Hello, it's September, so it's time for another wrap-up. I read 10 books. I know I said I was gonna read 20, but that clearly did not happen. Let's do the stats, shall we? Because in terms of star rating, I read 4 5 stars, 2 4.5 stars, 2 4 stars, 1 3 star, and 1 2.5 star. And in terms of genre, I only read 2 genres. I read 8 fantasy books and 2 contemporary/romance books. And the total number of pages read is 3,973, which isn't bad. This is not a bad reading month. So, it's fine. I didn't read 20 books, but it's fine. I'm still 7 books ahead of schedule, so we good, sis. Let's just start with the books, otherwise I'm gonna ramble. Since I did read Cinder in July, I finished the Lunar Chronicles, my reread of these 2, and my first read of Winter. I gave all of these 5 stars, except for a story that I'm counting as a book in Scarlet, which is the Queen's Army, which is about Wolf, that I gave 4 star. I'm gonna give a brief premise of each, just so you get like the idea of what it's about. Scarlet is book number 2 of the Lunar Chronicles. It is a retelling on the Little Red Riding Hood, yes. And it's about a girl called Scarlet and her grandma goes missing and a guy called Wolf that helps her, basically. I'm not gonna go too into it. And also the short story at the end is The Queen's Army, which is about how Wolf became what he became. I'm not gonna spoil, but yeah. Book number 3 is Cress. This is a Rapunzel retelling. It's about a girl that lives on a satellite, which is so cool. I love her and Thorn. The last book, which is my first time reading it, clearly, I was excited. It's a Snow White retelling. I thought it was a Snow Queen retelling. It is not. I'm an idiot, but yeah. It's about this girl called Winter, and she is a princess, and it's about her. It's beautiful. You have to read this series if you haven't already. The next book I read this month was Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me by Mariko Tamaki and Rosemary Valero O'Connell. This is about Freddie, I think her name is. I don't remember. Yes. Freddie is in love with a girl called Laura Dean. They date, they break up, they go back, all that jazz, toxic stuff. And it's about her figuring out life and that you don't need toxic relationships. I gave it a 3 star, yeah. I gave it a 3 star. I really enjoyed the art style. It has like pops of pink, but some things were kind of random. I didn't understand some things, like why they were there, and it was just fine, basically. Next, I read Autoboyography by Christina Lauren, which is about a boy called, oh my god, I forgot your name, Tanner. And it's about Tanner going into this class at his school that is called the seminar, which is a class where you have 4 months to write a book. In that class, he meets a Mormon boy called Sebastian and falls in love with him, and he writes a book about it. And it's really cute. I gave it a 4.5. I loved it, but not a 5-star love, just I loved it. I really liked the friendship, even though it kind of was a mess. I really liked the characters. The love interest was really cute. Basically everything was really cute. I didn't understand the end. It wasn't a 5-star ending for me. It was cute, but not extremely cute. The only thing I had an issue with was repetitiveness. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling. It was repetitive. Like, the same thing happened twice and it just annoyed me. Like, get it over with. That's the only thing. After that, I started Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I read these 3 books. First, this one, which I highly recommend if you have not started this series and want to start it, start with the prequel. It gives a lot of information when you're reading these books that you wouldn't know if you hadn't read them. Some people say it spoils. I don't think so. I think it just gives you more insight into the character, which makes you fall in love with her more. These 3 books follow, I'll just talk about the official first one. So, Throne of Glass follows Selena Sardothian, or however you want to call her. And she is an assassin, and she is brought into this competition by the prince of this kingdom to compete against 23 other men to become the king's champion. Basically, it's that. That's short and sweet and beautiful. I love these. I gave this one a 4, this one a 4.5, and this one a 5. It got progressively better. The first one, the prequel, just has 5 stories about her before the first book, and it tells her a little bit about her past, kind of. Not really. The second is the competition, and the third is following it. And this one was so good. Clearly, compare the post-its. This one has like 5, this one has like 25. It's mental illness. But yeah, I really loved the third one, or the second one, whatever you think it is. I can agree that this is worth the hype. Some people don't think it is. I think it is. I really liked it. The final book I read, which I did read between Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, but it's fine, which is Carmen, Volume 1. It is an arc from NetGalley. I gave it a 2.5 stars, but I'm gonna explain. First of all, trigger warning for suicide, blood, nakedness, nudity. I'm so fucking dumb. Nudity. I think that's everything. And death, basically. So it is about a girl called Catalina? I don't remember her name. Something with a C. And she is heartbroken, so she kills herself. And she is helped in her journey towards death by an angel called Carmen. And Carmen is a kind of crazy person, but it's fine. It was interesting. I don't know how to explain. I did like it. It was a 2.5, so it's like halfway between good and bad. It's just fine. I would read the second volume because now I'm interested what that was about. Why I gave it a 2.5? It is confusing as hell. I don't understand if she was dating the person or not. I'm very confused. Again, why is she naked? And the angel is obsessed with farts for some reason, and I don't understand. Those are all the books I read in August. Not as many as I wanted originally, but it's fine. I read an 800-page book, so I'm proud of myself. Yeah. But that's everything for today, and I'll see you in my next word video. Bye!